and welcome to the Svbony live stream. Today our topic is our live broadcast. Our live broadcast is the promotion of the Moon Planetary Observation Kit. Okay, today in our live studio we will introduce you to the Moon Observation Kit and the Planet Observation Kit respectively. So if you love astronomy and want to see the moon, you want to see the planets in clear details, whether you are a beginner or an experienced observer, okay, and a suitable telescope site is essential. We are pleased to be able to recommend these two astronomy sites for the moon and for the planets and for planets for you in our live studio today. So first I want to introduce this telescope to you. Okay, so the first one is this telescope. Okay, so you can see this is a telescope and this is well made and cost effective. So the model is SV503. Okay, this model is SV503. Can you see? And this is a telescope. It is suitable for the moon and for the planets photography and for some visual observation for you. This is the first telescope I introduced to you today. This model is SV503. And this is an astronomical telescope, and inside the package we can see the main parts of this telescope is this one. Okay, so the objective lens, this part. Okay, can you see this part? Okay, this part is the objective lens, and this is the 80 millimeters aperture of the objective lens, and we also have the other telescope. The difference is the objective lens is bigger. Okay, we also have the 102 objective lens diameter for you. Okay, so you can choose the larger aperture of the objective lens, and you can also choose this type, this 80 millimeters aperture of the objective lens. So if you want to buy the larger aperture, we also have the 102 aperture of the objective lens. So the package includes this one, this 102 millimeters aperture of the objective lens, and it also has the OTA. This is the OTA, and the one higher telescope tube ring. This is the tube ring, and it has this one. This is a This is a 1.25 inches adapter, and this one, this interface is 2 inches interface adapter. Okay, so it has 2 adapters you can attach to your different size of your accessories. You can connect your 1.25 inches or 2 inches accessories. And this is the metal hook, and this it also has the lens cap and 1.25 inches dust covers. Okay, so this is the package of the SV503. Next, let me introduce the main parts and the main functions of this telescope. Okay, as I have said, we have the other aperture. The aperture of the objective lens is 100. Okay, what's wrong? Can you see me? Okay. Oh no, you can. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. Okay, the first part is this one. Is this the objective lens? Okay, so you can see the objective lens of the SV503. We have the 102 millimeters aperture objective lens. So the larger 102 millimeters aperture allows more light to enter the main lens barrel. Also, it is for capturing details, so it can help you to capturing more detail and views, and the focal ratio of this SV503 is f7. So it is very suitable for terrestrial and celestial observations, making it ideal not only for land, for wildlife viewing and landscapes, but also for careful astronomical observations, such as the moon, the star clusters, and brighter, deeper sky objects at night, such as the Orion Nebulae and the Andromeda galaxies. Okay, so we can use this SV503 telescope for multi-function, for multi-purpose. We can use this SV503 for wildlife viewing, for landscapes, and we can also use this telescope for watching the moon and for the star clusters, for bright deep sky objects at night. Okay, so we can see the Orion Nebula and the Andromeda galaxies. And then this objective lens, it features an achromatic refractor. Also, it adopts the SFPL 41 ED glass lens. So you can see the objective lens. Can you see? This objective lens adopts the SFPL 41 ED glass lens. It offers ultra low refraction and dispersion, and the glass lens and the spatial double lens construction provides exceptionally true to life colors and high contrast images. It also has FMC, the ultra broadband multi-layer coating technology to reduce light reflection. So we can see this as SV503. The objective lens adopts the ED glass lens and the FMC, the ultra broadband multi-layer coating technology. So it can reduce the light reflection and eliminate the chromatic aberration for you. ED glass lens means the extra low dispersion glass lens. LED glass lens means the extra low dispersion glass lens. It can help us. It helps to eliminate the chromatic aberration. And the FMC lens, SMC ultra broadband multi-layer coating technology to reduce the light reflection. So this is the glass lens of this telescope. Then I want to introduce this part for you. You can see here it is a dual speed focuser. A dual speed because it has the two focus well. Yeah, it has the two focus well. The black one is a coarse focus well, and the golden one is the fine focus well. It also has a gear ratio. It is the 1:10 gear ratio for. It is the double speed focuser, and the gear ratio is 1:10. The 1:10 gear ratio for an amazing 1.17 arc-second resolution, allowing you to see finer details in astronomical landscape viewing. And the focus well, this focus well can be rotated for 360 degrees, turning it to the left or right hand depending on your requirement. Okay, so this cursor can be rotated. It can be rotated for 360 degrees, like this. Let me find this. Okay, this now. You can see this screw. Just loosen this screw, or we can. Okay, loosen this screw. We can rotate. We can rotate this dual speed focuser like this, and it can be rotated for 360 degrees. So if you don't want to rotate it, just tighten this screw and it can keep still. It can keep it on this place. And you can rotate it for any angles. It depends on your own requirement. The objective lens and the dual speed focuser. And for this part, you can see if you want to connect to your telescope, your eyepiece, you want to connect to your zenith mirror. Okay, so you can connect your accessories here, because this is the interface to accept your accessories. And this is the 1.25 inches interface. It comes with two adapters. One is the 1.25 inches adapter, and the other is this 2 inches adapter. So it could also use all your 1.25 inches accessories to work with the SV503 telescope. And inside the adapter, it has the brass pressure ring. Oh, you can see the brass pressure ring can protect your accessories from damage and from scratches. So it has two adapters for you, and you can connect your accessories freely. part is this one. Is this the adjustable tube ring and the dovetail make it possible to attach to most telescope mounts. And this is the quarter thread interface and the 3/8 inches screw holes in the dovetail. So it allows for the attachment of a tripod. This is a 3/4 times 20 screws holes in the hoop. Okay, in the hoop. It allows for the attachment of a gyroscope. Okay, so can you see clearly of this SV503 main functions? First is its objective lens. It has the aperture. The aperture is 102 millimeters. Next part is this dual speed focuser. So it can achieve the smooth and positive operation. Next part is this one. This adapter. These adapters. One is 1.25. The other is 2 inches. To attach your different size of your accessories. Then this dual speed focuser can also be rotated by this screw. Okay, loosen this screw. This head of your telescope can be rotated for 360 degrees. And this metal hoop, can directly connect to your tripod because it has a universal quarter thread interface. As for this part, it also has 3/4 interface thread. It can connect to your equatorial mount and can connect to your theodolite, whether according to your own needs. This is the main parts of this SV503. And this is the dual shade. We also call it the sunshade. This sunshade can protect your objective lens from street light and from sun, or it can be used some rainy days to protect your objective lens. And then next we start with the accessories. We start with the accessories to accompany the SV503 for moon observation. The first one is this one. This accessory. Let me find it. Okay, here. Can see this part? In my hand, it is a diagonal mirror. So it can use with our SV503. Can see? Okay, it can be used with. It can be used with our SV503. This model is SV188P. This is a diagonal mirror, and we also call it the dielectric mirror diagonal. Okay. So you can see this. This also called the zenith mirror. It has a different name. You can see Svbony SV188P diagonal mirror. It is made of the dielectric mirror diagonal. Can see And what's the function of this? What's the function of this SV188P? This dielectric diagonal, it adopts the complex dielectric coating that is more durable and reflective than aluminum coatings. It has a highly efficient. It can reflect the 99% reflectivity for maximum brightness and contrast. So it can reflect the 99% reflectivity for maximum brightness and contrast. And you can also see it is made of machined and anodized aluminum housing, so it makes the SV188P dielectric diagonal durable and uniform. Inside also, okay, here is you can see this is also the 1.25 inches interface. So it comes with the 1.25 inch filter slide, so it can connect with your 1.25 inches filter directly. Here, this interface you can connect to your telescope directly, and this part you can connect to your eyepiece. And inside this, it has the brass pressure ring, so prevent the appearance of accessories barrier from being scratched. It can well protect your eyepiece, protect your balance. And this diagonal mirror also can give you the correct images for you. Okay, do you have any questions about this SV188P diagonal mirror? Okay. Okay, let me install it here. This is 1.5 inches, and this interface, it is also the 1.5 inches, so they can connect directly. Just like this, it's very easy to attach them together. Next up is our SV. Let me see. Okay, next part is this. This Svbony SV135 zoom eyepiece. Okay, so this is a zoom eyepiece, and its model is SV135. I'll show you the overall of this eyepiece. Can you see? Okay, so you can see some numbers on this eyepiece. Here, 7, 9, 12, 16, and 21. You can see these numbers. This is the zoom eyepiece and the zoom magnification of this eyepiece. So this SV135's focal length can be infinitely adjustable from 7 mm to 21 mm. You can adjust your focus according to your own needs, replacing the 3 fixed focal length eyepieces and offering more versatility and offering more magnification for you. The 7 mm focal length turns the zoom into a good planetary abyss with a pleasing field of view, and the intermediate focal length level of approximately 13 millimeters provides a good overview when observing the moon, and is also ideal for compact, brighter deep sky objects such as planetary nebulae and the globular clusters. Okay, so you can use the 7 millimeters to watch the planet, and use the 12 millimeters magnification to watch the planetary nebulae, and to watch the globular clusters. The longest focal length of 21 millimeters turns this zoom abyss an overall abyss. A wider range of objects can be observed, such as the sparse clusters, gas nebulae, and larger galaxies. It has different magnifications. You can use different magnification for different observation purpose. Use the 7 millimeters magnification to watch the planet details, and then to use this medium magnification, you can use it to. Okay, you can use it. It is ideal for some brighter, deep sky objects such as the planetary cluster, nebulae, and the globular clusters. The longest focal length, this one, 21 millimeters. So you can use it as an overview abyss for observing the sparse clusters, for nebulae, gas nebulae, and the larger galaxies. Different magnification, you can see different deep sky objects. Let's detach. Let's take out this dust cover. So you can see SV135 has dust covers to protect your objective lens, to protect your abyss well. Next, you can see the objective lens. This is the objective lens, and the lens is fully multi-coated with green films. It is to maximize. Okay, it is to maximize the light transmission, maximize internal reflections, and maximize contrast. 4 groups of 6 elements are structurally designed to provide clear, sharp images and a 57-degree to 40-degree field of view, providing a comfortable wide field of view for extended use. The zoom abyss is 1.25 inches. This is a 1.25 inches interface, and it is suitable for attaching any 1.25 inches telescope accessories such as this SV188P. So you can connect them together directly. And this part, inside the abyss, or inside the lens barrel, it has the threaded. It is M28.5 times 0.6. Okay, so this is the thread specifications. The thread specification is M28.5 times 0.6. So this thread can connect your any 1.25 inches filters. You can connect your filters here. And this SV135 Abyss is also very portable and lightweight, with an overall length of 83 millimeters and a net weight of 133 grams. It will not be an extra burden on your backpack when observing outdoors. It is also very light for your telescope. Okay, so then we can connect it here. Okay. When you want to watch the moon, so the moon filter is essential for you. It is a necessary accessories for you to use when you observing the moon. And this 1.25 inches. This model is SV128. This filter is SV128. This model, and this is SV18. This is SV128 variable polarizing Abyss filter. This is a filter and is a variable polarizing Abyss filter. It's very small. SV128 variable polarizing filter designed to reduce the amount of light entering your iris. The filter will not change the color of the object being viewed and will prevent eye fatigue and loss of night vision. Dimmer switch. This filter set consists of two polarizing filters. Okay, here you can see it has the two polarizing filters, this one and this one. You can see it has two polarizing filters, one which can be rotated in its cell or its side to adjust the brightness. You can progressively dim the view when observing a bright object, such as the moon or certain planets, to a level according to your needs, whilst increasing contrast and reducing glare and increasing the amount of details that can be studied. The light transmission can be varied from 40% down to as little as 1%. And this glass lens, it is made high quality metal frame and optical glass lens with low reflective multi-layer coating to ensure the high transmittance of the light allowed to pass through. And this is so it is also with standard 1.25 filter thread, so it can connect it to your 1.25 inches Abyss filter wells and other telescope accessories. This is 1.25 inches thread, so it can be connected directly to your Abyss, like this. Okay, so they can connect it together. This is 1.25-inch variable polarizing filters. It can reduce the glare and reduce glare and increase the amount of detail that can be seen. And the light transmission can be varied from 40% down to as little as 1%. Okay, connect them together. So far we have 3 accessories to connect our SV503. One is SV188P diagonal mirror, and this is the SV135 ABS. Connect SV128 polarizing filters. Next, let's move on to the accessories that go with SV503 for planetary observation. Okay, here. This is Svbony SV182 finder scope. Okay, let's open this package and see what's inside. Okay, you can see this is the finder scope, and this is SV182 finder scope. Finder scope bracket. A small telescope. This is the iris, and this is the objective lens. The objective length of this finder scope is 30 millimeters. You can see this is 30 millimeters, and it has a magnification of 6 times the magnification. It can help collect plenty of light and has a high quality crosshair. It has the clear crosshair, making it easy for celestial objects to appear in your telescope, making finding your target object funny and easy. And the objective lens, it adopts the achromatic 2 pieces lens design, and with FMC coating eliminates the aberration and the chromatic aberrations, enhance light transmission, darken the lens edges, and barrel reduce light reflection, and streetlight ingress. And the pulsar abyss, it is the pulsar abyss optical structure, will provide you with a wider field of view. SV182 finder scope fully threaded internally to minimize reflections. With 2 plastic adjustment screw. This 2 plastic adjustment screw at here. These are 2 plastic adjustment screw at 30 degrees angles, and a retaining spring push-pull screw. This one. So you can just adjust the 2 screws to find the target quickly, and with a net weight of 1.29 pounds, you won't add too much weight to bulk to your OTA. This is the final scope bracket, so you can connect to your dovetail plate. Okay, so this we didn't attach. We didn't have the dovetail plate, but you need to buy the dovetail separately. So if you need a dovetail plate, you can connect to us on Amazon directly. Oh, here. It may be here. So you need to buy all dovetail plate separately, and then install your final scope, break it on your telescope, so it can help you to locate your objects and find your objects quickly, and making your observation funnier and easier. As for the IPS, we have two options. One is the zoom IPS, this SV135 zoom IPS, and you can also choose a fixed IPS, this part. This SV207 IPS, this is the fixed IPS. So next, I will introduce our SV207 IPS for you. This is the 30 millimeters. Okay, can you see the numbers on the IPS? This is 8 millimeters. What about this one? This is a 15 millimeters IPS. This is 25 millimeters IPS. Okay, so as for the SV207, we have a series IPSs, and their magnification is different. Okay, we have four SV207 IPSs. It has different magnifications. They have different magnifications. The telescope lens, okay, the lens has an 8 millimeters SPL and a wider field of view of it size 50. Okay, can you see 50? So it means it has a wide field of view of 50 degrees, allowing more light to enter and more realistic images to be observed. Ideal for beginners to make a range of astronomical observations of the planets and moon phases. Use this 80 millimeters IPS for observation of the planets and the moon phases. It also has two groups for pieces lens structure with FMC coating design, making the field of view flatter, produce less distortion in the image and displays a clear and bright image, providing a more comfortable viewing experience. This is 8 millimeters. And this telescope IPS with the thread specification is M28.5 times 0.6. It is also a universal thread. So this thread designed for easy installation of telescope filter. Okay, let's detach this filter. So this filter can connect direct on your IBS. Because the thread is M28.5 times 0.6, and the interface is a standard 1.25 inches IBS. So the 1.25 inches IBS interface is compatible with most astronomical telescopes and telescope accessories. So you can connect your eyepiece to your diagonal mirror, and it connected to a filter like this. Different magnification has different purpose, observation purpose. Use the 8 millimeters IBS. You can observe the more details of your moon. You can see the craters of the moon and see the clear details of the moon. But if you use the wider, you use the 30 millimeters IBS. Okay, so it has a wider field of view. You can have a large field of view, and you can see large views. Now let's introduce a side combination that can be used for lunar observation and photography. Here we will talk about two matching sites, which can be combined according to the projection methods and the straight focus methods. The projection method is more suitable for beginners to shoot planetary photography. Beginners need to prepare a camera for shooting behind the iris. In this site, we use this model SV207, 250 degrees wide-angled iris. This iris has 80 millimeters and 50 millimeters, 25 millimeters, and 30 millimeters to choose from. The 8 millimeters SPR telescopic lens, they all can be matched with 1.25 inches astronomy accessories, and this 8 millimeters SPR telescopic lens, the morphosis carries out a series of astronomical observations, and the whole adopts metal instruction. It is made of metal. Okay, let me see how to say. It is made of the metal construction, metal structure construction of rubber material. This is the rubber material, sturdy and easy to use. Lenses are optically FMC coated to reduce light loss, improve image brightness, and the lens edge are matte to prevent a noisy street light. With standard M48 times 0.6 millimeters filter thread. Suppose installation of 1.25 inch filters to meet different visual needs. with eye relief function. 8 millimeters IPS eye relief is 4.5 millimeters. Field diagram diameter is 6.8 millimeters. Okay, this we can skate this procedure. Okay, because the diameter, let me see. This IPS is the most features of this IPS is it has a wider field of view, and your observation will be clearer and sharpness. So you can buy this IPS kit according to your needs. This is SV207 IPS. Next part, let me introduce this adapter for you. This camera adapter. So if you want to take photos, you want to take some pictures, you need to use the IPS, and you can connect to your camera. So this camera adapter can help to connect your IPS and to connect your camera together. This camera adapter features a metal construction. So it is made of metal aluminum housing for longer use, a fully threaded interior of the adapter to maximum reflections, and a standard 1.25 inches extension tube that can be used with 1.25 inches telescopes, like this. Okay. Direct focus and post-IPS imaging are possible. How to do direct focus? You need to unscrew the extension tube, keep the telescope mount adapter. Screw the T-ring into the camera in the first step. Screw the telescope mount adapter into the T-ring in the second step. Then put the telescope camera adapter into the telescope port, and then adjust the focus wheel to get a clear image. This is how direct focus is used. Okay, so the first one is a direct focus. The first step, we need to detach this. We need to detach this extension tube. Okay, and then the second step, we need to use this T-ring to connect your adapter. This is an adapter. This can help to connect our camera, whether it is Canon or Nikon. Okay, so it is you can choose a suitable adapters, and then connect them together. Some users like to use the projection methods. We will demonstrate the operation steps of projection usage for everyone. The first step is to screw the T-ring into the camera. You need to use this adapter, and then this adapter can connect to your camera, and this T-ring. Screw the T-ring into the camera, and the second step is to put the eyepiece into the extension tube. Okay, let me choose the eyepiece. Okay, so this is the eyepiece, and we need to put this eyepiece into this. We need to put the eyepiece. Okay, the second step is to put the eyepiece into the extension tube. Okay, so if we want to Okay, so this is the second step. The second step is to put the eyepiece into the extension tube, and the side screw is tightened to secure the eyepiece. This is the okay. This is the screw. So you need to put your eyepiece. Okay, put your eyepiece into your extension tube. Okay, this is the eyepiece, and this screw. Okay, the side screw is tightened to secure the eyepiece. The third step is to screw the extension tube to the T-ring. We can also call this is an adapter. And this adapter can connect to your camera. The fourth step is to screw the telescope adapter in to extend the tube. Okay. Step 5. Put the telescope camera adapter into the telescope. Okay. Put the telescope camera adapter into the telescope port. So this is the telescope camera adapter, and connect this camera adapter to your telescope. Finally, adjust the focus well to get a clear image. Okay, so did you clear? Let me show you again. Actually, this is a camera adapter, but if we want to connect our camera with this camera adapter, we need also use this adapter, this Tyrian adapter. This is a specialist adapter designed for corner or designed for Nikon. Okay. So if your camera is Nikon, or if your camera is Canon, okay, Canon, you need to choose the specific adapters. Okay, so the first one, you need to use your Tyrian adapter to connect your camera. This is the first step. And the next, this is a camera adapter. We need to use the eyepiece and then put your eyepiece into your extension tube. This is the second. Step. The third step, we need to secure the eyepiece, okay, and fix the eyepiece inside. Then connect them together. Okay, this is the first step. Connect your camera to your adapter and connect your adapter to your camera adapter. So the last method, the last step is to connect them to your telescope. Okay, so this is the last step. Put the telescope camera adapter into the telescope. Finally, adjust the focus well to get a clear image. So this is the second method you need to focus. It is called the projection method. With the camera adapter ring, this is the camera adapter ring. This is the camera adapter ring. We have two cans of this adapter ring. One is compatible with Nikon cameras, and the other is compatible with the Canon cameras. You can choose the camera adapter according to your needs. This is the how to focus, how to take photos with your camera. And we can also use a specially designed astronomy camera to take photos. So I will introduce this SV305 astronomical camera for you. You can see this is Svbony SV305. This is the second combination to take photos. The Svbony SV305 is an astronomy camera for imaging the moon and planets as well as the brighter deep sky objects. It has a Sony IMX290 backlit 2MP sensor with full HD resolution of the resolution is 1920 times 180. Exposures range from 1 ms to 30 minutes, and it also has the 128 MB memory cards. RAM image buffer for increased performance, 8-bit and 12-bit ADC. The SV305 is supported by astronomical capture software running on Windows, Linux, including the Raspberry Pi. Region of interest is supported, which allows higher frame rates with small regions of the object being imaged, of particular importance for planetary imaging. So connect your SV305 astronomy camera to your telescope, and this is the USB cable to connect to your camera, to your computer. And then take photos with this SV503 take photos with this 305 astronomy camera. Combined with this SV199 you can see this is SV199 ADC. It is the atmospheric dispersion corrector. Can you see clearly? This is SV188. This is SV199 atmospheric dispersion corrector. Our ADC specially used for astrophotography can correct the dispersion effect of the Earth's atmosphere and eliminate any chromatic aberration. This ADC, the full name is atmospheric dispersion corrector, has a bubble level. Let me open it. You can see this is a bubble level. This ADC has a bubble level for adjusting the horizontal axis. So this bubble level's function is to adjust the horizontal axis, which can better find the ADC's zero position. And the 2.25 degree declination angle. The interior use is a prism, and the double wedge prism declination angle is 4.5 degrees. The relative position of the prism can be changed by rotating the handle, which is relatively easy to control. With a ring scale, you can see this is a ring scale. With a ring scale for setting dispersion correction, adjusting the ADC according to the scale can better find the zero position. Its interface is a 1.5 inches interface, and you can freely combine 1.25 inches astronomy eyepiece and astronomical cameras. For example, you may be worried that after installing the eyepiece and astronomy camera, there will be shaking on the installation, which will affect the observation and shooting. We have added a coaxial locking function to this ADC, which will not shake after installing the eyepiece and astronomical camera, making you more comfortable when shooting and observing celestial objects. Okay. So these two accessories can use them together. This is the ADC and this is the SV305 astronomical camera. Okay. The last one is this filter. This is a SV183 IR pass filter. Okay, let's see. The Svbony SV183 IR pass filter blocks wavelengths. It can block the wavelengths below 670 nm to enhance contrast and surface details and reduce the effects of seeing when used in IR LRGB imaging of the moon and planets. At these longer wavelengths, planetary images are less disturbed by wave front distortions in the atmosphere. And this IR pass filter you can also use with your ADC. Okay. Here, use with the camera. Okay, so at these longer wavelengths, planetary images are less disturbed by wave front distortion in the atmosphere. So you can use this IR pass filter and use with SV199 ADC and use with SV305 astronomical camera together. Okay, so use this site for astrophotography. Our product introduction is coming to an end here, and I have showed two sites for you. One is the visual observation. You can use your zenith mirror, connect to your eyepiece, and your eyepiece can connect to your filters. Okay, this is a filter. Use your SV188P and connect your eyepiece. Your eyepiece can connect a moon filter. This is the and then this final scope can install here, but you need a final scope bracket. You need a double plate. Maybe here. Okay. So this site is for visual observation. Use with your SV182 final scope and use with SV188P diagonal mirror with SV207 eyepiece and to use this polarizing filter. This site is for visual observation. And this site, this SV199 atmospheric dispersion corrector, and use with a moon filter, IR plus filter, and use with SV305 astronomical camera. This site is for the astrophotography. So today I have introduced two sites of this SV503. You can use this SV503 for visual observation, and you can also use it for the astrophotography. Okay, so do you have any questions about this site? If you want to find more details, more informations of this site, you can also click to the link down below, and you can find more informations of our product. Okay, so this is the end of today's live broadcast. Thank you for coming to Svbony live stream. If the product introduced today impressed you, place your order now and look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye bye. Okay, so see you next time. Bye bye.